GSSRS. He is accompanied by the Chief of Air Staff, a special guest of honor for this event, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, Distinguished Flying Star. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, once again we announce the arrival of the Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency, Sir Simnalai Fubara, Grand Service Star of Rivers State. He is accompanied by the special guest of honor for this event, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, Distinguished Flying Star.
May I crave your indulgence to please rise as we welcome the special guest of honor for this event. Please, may I respectfully request that we remain standing. For the national anthem. Warrant officers and officers in uniforms are pleased to salute. We may please take our seats. Thank you. Your Excellency, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, GSSRS, Governor of Rivers State, Your Excellency Engineer Tele Kuru, former Deputy Governor of Rivers State, the special guest of honor for this event, the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, Distinguished Flying Star, elder statesmen and major stakeholders serving and former, members of the Rivers State House of Assembly serving and former, the Secretary to the State's government, members of the Executive Council, branch chief from Headquarters Nigerian Air Force, directors from Headquarters Nigerian Air Force, the General Officer commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, the Air Officer commanding Tactical Air Command, the Commander Joint Task Force South-South Operation Delta Safe, the Commander 115 Special Operations Group, commanders of co-located units, other service commanders here present, heads of security agencies, Chairman, Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, officers and airmen, airwomen of Nigerian Air Force, permanent secretaries, members of the Nigerian Air Force Officers' Wives Association, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I have the honor to, on behalf of the officers, airmen, airwomen, and civilian staff of Nigerian Air Force Base Port Harcourt, most profoundly welcome you one and all to the 14th Logistic Wing Hangar, 115 Special Operations Group, Nigerian Air Force Port Harcourt, venue for the official handover of an Agusta 139 helicopter by the Rivers State government to the Nigerian Air Force. I am Flight Lieutenant A.M. Aundaka, the Group Public Relations and Information Officer, and I am honored to be your compere for this significant event. With me is my co-compere,
Iyaye Ekise.
Together, we shall take you through the program of events as it unfolds. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, today marks yet another milestone in our collective efforts to enhance security and operational capabilities of our nation. We are gathered here today to witness the strengthening collaboration between the Rivers State government and the Nigerian Air Force. In a short while, the Rivers State government will, in a historic ceremony, officially hand over an Agusta 139 helicopter to the Nigerian Air Force. This acquisition further reinforces the Air Force commitment to securing our nation's airspace and enhancing our operational effectiveness. We are honored to have you with us here, our distinguished guests, whose presence underscores the importance of today's event. Please, may I crave your indulgence to appreciate the Rivers State government with a resounding round of applause for this kind gesture. Thank you, sir. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, to officially welcome us to this significant event, may I respectfully invite to the podium the Air Officer Commanding Tactical Air Command, Air Vice Marshal EOE Ibioye, to deliver his welcome address. The AOC, sir. Please, may we appreciate him with a round of applause as he takes the stage.
Your Excellency, Sir Siminalai Fubara, GSS-RS, Executive Governor of Rivers State. Your Excellency, Engineer Tele Ikoro, former Deputy Governor of Rivers State. The Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, Distinguished Flying Star. Elder statesmen and major stakeholders in Rivers State, members of the National Assembly, serving and former, members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, serving and former, Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Tami Weruke Danagogo, members of the State Executive Council, branches from Headquarters Nigerian Air Force, directors from Headquarters Nigerian Air Force, the Commander, Operation Delta Safe, GOC 6th Division Nigerian Army, Commander 115 Special Operations Group and other service commanders present, commanders of co-located units, heads of security agencies, Chairman, Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, His Majesty Eze Chike Wolu Wodo Eze Oha Apara Fort, Chairman, Local Government Service Commission, and all other local government chairmen present, officers and airmen, airwomen of Nigerian Air Force, permanent secretaries, members of Nigerian Air Force Officers' Wives Association and Airmen Wives Association, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am Air Vice Marshal EOE Ibioye, the Air Officer Commanding Tactical Air Command, the special guest of honor, sir, on behalf of the officers, airmen, airwomen, and civilian staff of Tactical Air Command, and particularly 115 Special Operations Group, I welcome you all to the Nigerian Air Force Base, Port Harcourt, for this significant occasion. Today, we mark the formal handover of the Rivers State government-owned Augusta Westland AW139 helicopter to the Nigerian Air Force. I extend my appreciation to the Executive Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Sir Siminala Fubara, GSSRS, and his entourage for gracing this occasion. Your Excellency, your presence underscores the strong and enduring partnership between the government of Rivers State and the Nigerian Air Force. Over the years, this collaboration has been instrumental in enhancing operational capability of the Nigerian Air Force, especially through the provision of suitable accommodation for our personnel and the facilitation of effective air operations from this base. Today's event further reinforces your administration's commitment to strengthening national security through strategic support to the Nigerian Air Force, and this we very much appreciate. The handover of the Augusta Westland 139 helicopter comes at a pivotal moment when the Nigerian Air Force is expanding its operational reach and effectiveness. Furthermore, the ongoing infrastructural upgrade within the Port Harcourt Military Aerodrome, including the resurfacing of the runway, as well as the VIP and military aprons, will significantly improve air power projection, aviation safety, and overall operational efficiency in the region and the country at large. Sir, once again, I extend my sincere appreciation to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminala Ifubara, GSSRS, the 22nd Chief of the Air Staff, and our own indefatigable mentor and exemplary leader, Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, Distinguished Flying Star, the Commander of Operation Delta Safe, the General Officer Commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, esteemed service commanders, distinguished guests, and all those present for this auspicious occasion. As we formally take delivery of these critical assets, I wish to reassure the Chief of the Air Staff and our strategic partners of our unwavering commitment to operational excellence. We will continue to leverage advanced training, stringent safety measures, and innovative approaches to maximize the effectiveness of these platforms in fulfilling national security objectives. Finally, I warmly welcome you all to this historic event once again. May today's proceedings further reinforce our collective resolve to build a more agile, resilient, and combat-ready Nigerian Air Force. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, senior officers present, it is now time for the handover of the AW139 helicopter. At this point, may I invite the representative of the Rivers State Government, the Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Tammy Winike Danagugu, to step forward for the signing of documents.
To assist the Secretary to the State Government is the Chief of Logistics, the Chief of Aircraft Engineering, and the Chief of Training and Operation, Nigerian Air Force Headquarters. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, as it is customary in the Nigerian Air Force, the Secretary to the State Government will sign the document and hand it over to the Chief of Logistics, who is in charge of all the logistics in the Nigerian Air Force. The Chief of Logistics will then hand over the documents to the Chief of Aircraft Engineer, who is in charge of maintenance of this aircraft. He will then hand over the documents to the Chief of Training and Operation, who is in charge of operating this aircraft. Thank you, sir.
Your Excellency, the People's Governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, Grand Service Star of Rivers State, the Chief of the Air Staff, other senior Air Force and military officers and service commanders, Your Excellency, the former Deputy Governor, and all other political leaders, Your Royal Majesties and Highnesses. What we are about witnessing now is yet another landmark effort of His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, to bolster the security of the state, the security of our national assets and oil facilities in the state. This is one of such efforts. I'm sure you are all aware. We've donated gunboats, APCs, and several other military and paramilitary equipment. So today we are witnessing the handover of this Rivers State government-owned helicopter to the Nigerian Air Force to secure facilities and ensure security in Rivers State and the Niger Delta region. So what we are about to sign are the documents evidencing the decision of His Excellency the Governor and the Rivers State Executive Council to hand over this helicopter to the Nigerian Air Force for security purposes. I'm sure you are all aware this helicopter belongs to the Rivers State government. It's been there for some years. It was grounded about year 2020 and was kept in the custody of the Nigerian Air Force before the Chief of Air Staff applied to His Excellency for the grant or donation of this helicopter to be used for security purposes exclusively in Rivers State and in the Niger Delta. And His Excellency did present the request at the State Executive Council meeting, and the entire ESCO deliberated and agreed with His Excellency that indeed it is a laudable initiative to hand over this helicopter to be used for security surveillance in Rivers State and in the Niger Delta. So it is my honor and privilege to sign and hand over the documents, the extract of the State Executive Council as approved by His Excellency the Governor. Thank you and God bless you all.
between the premises?
Just this work going on here. They will go to that the civil effort. That side, yes. Towards that side. So from there, government is not in the city.
But for you people, any assignments outside this place? Improvements?
So after that, they will go back to airport.
To where?
Airport.
Airport. It's going back to
But he's going to do an inspection of the bay before he goes after the governor leaves. Please, a resounding round of applause. That marks the official handing over of document of the Agusta 139 helicopter by the Rivers State government to the Nigerian Air Force. Please, once again, may we appreciate them with a round of applause. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Nigerian Air Force remains committed to enhancing its capabilities in the defense of our nation. To give his remarks on this momentous occasion, it is my singular honor to respectfully invite the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Baba Abubakar, distinguished flying star, for his remarks. The Chief of the Air Staff, sir.
Your Excellency, Sir Simnalai Fubara, GSSRS, Executive Governor of Rivers State, Your Excellency, Engineer Tele Ikuru, former Deputy Governor of Rivers State, elder statesmen and major stakeholders in Rivers State, members of the National Assembly, serving and former, members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, serving and former, Secretary to the State Government, members of the State Executive Council, General Officer Commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, the Air Officer Commanding Tactical Air Command Nigerian Air Force, Commander, Joint Task Force South-South Operation Delta Safe, Commander 115 Special Operations Group, commanders of co-located units, other service commanders here present, heads of security agencies, Chairman, Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, Chairman, Local Government Service Commission, and other local government area council chairmen here present, officers and men of Nigerian Air Force, permanent secretaries, members of the Nigerian Air Force Officers' Wives Association, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to be with you here today on the occasion of the formal handover of the Augusta 139 helicopter by the Rivers State government to the Nigerian Air Force. This event marks yet another milestone in our collective quest to enhance the safety and security of our beloved country. The Nigerian Air Force has enjoyed a long-standing and cordial relationship with Rivers State, dating back to the establishment of our base during the Civil War. Over the decades, successive administrations in the state have demonstrated unwavering support for our operations. This commitment is evident in the construction of essential infrastructure, including perimeter fencing, residential blocks, and a VIP lounge. More recently, His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, approved a contract for the rehabilitation of the runway and aprons here on the base. We remain deeply grateful to the Rivers State government for its consistent support and dedication to our well-being over the nearly 6 decades that we have been here. Enhancing civil-military relations in a joint operational environment remains a key priority for the Nigerian Air Force, as it directly contributes to the effectiveness of air operations. Strong partnerships with the government and civil institutions, such as this generous handover of the Augusta 139 helicopter by the Rivers State government, exemplify the collaborative approach needed to strengthen national security. By fostering synergy between civil authorities and the military, we ensure a more responsive, agile, and capable force to address the contemporary security challenges. The security landscape in Nigeria today demands a dynamic and proactive measure to counter the evolving threats posed by non-state actors. The Augusta 139 helicopter will significantly enhance our operational capacity, particularly in tactical airlift, search and rescue, as well as disaster relief missions. With its advanced avionics, high-speed capability, and versatility, this platform will improve our ability to conduct rapid response operations and humanitarian activities. The operational effectiveness of any asset depends not only on its acquisition, but also on the availability of well-trained personnel and a robust maintenance support system. I am pleased to announce that the Nigerian Air Force has already commenced comprehensive training programs for our pilots, engineers, and technicians to ensure the optimal utilization of this helicopter. Furthermore, we are strengthening our maintenance infrastructure to guarantee the sustainability and serviceability of this asset in the long run. This aligns with our broader modernization agenda aimed at enhancing fleet readiness and mission effectiveness. Nigeria has witnessed an increase in crude oil output, reflecting the effectiveness of ongoing efforts to protect our critical national infrastructure. Nigerian Air Force remains fully committed to collaborating with other security agencies to combat illegal oil bunkering and all other forms of criminality. Through enhanced surveillance, precision airstrikes, and joint task force engagements, we will continue to safeguard the nation's vital resources and ensure the security and stability of our maritime domain. I would like to use this opportunity to express my profound gratitude to His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalaya Fubara, GSSRS, and his cabinet for their visionary approach in supporting the security framework of our great nation. This donation is not just an addition to our fleet. It is a bold statement of commitment to a safer Nigeria. Your Excellency, you have demonstrated true leadership, and for this, we are deeply grateful. At this juncture, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, for his unwavering support for the Nigerian Air Force. Under his guidance, we have witnessed significant advancements in fleet expansion and operational readiness. The acquisition of modern aircraft and strategic investments in infrastructure have better equipped us to fulfill our constitutional mandate and uphold the trust bestowed upon us by the government and citizens of this great country. Once again, I extend my gratitude to the government and the good people of Rivers State. Rest assured that Nigerian Air Force remains willing, able, and ready to work closely with all stakeholders to ensure a peaceful, secure, and prosperous Nigeria. Thank you all, and God bless.
That was the remarks by the Chief of the Air Staff. Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and leadership.
Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, senior officers present, the Governor of Rivers State is a leader who has been consistent in his support of the nation's armed forces to effectively carry out their responsibilities. It is therefore an honor to respectfully invite the Chief Security Officer and Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency, Sir Siminalai Fubara, Grand Service Star of Rivers State, to present his remarks.
May I have your seat, please? Your Excellency, the former Deputy Governor of Rivers State, Engineer Selo Ikru, the Chief of Air Staff, and other senior officers from the headquarters that are here, the service commanders that are also here with us, respected leaders and opinion leaders of our dear states, distinguished Senator John Mbata, distinguished Senator A.M. Purple, Senator Lee, Dr. Samsam Jaja, members of the National Assembly, both serving and former, members of the State Assembly, both serving and former, the Secretary to the State Government and other members of the State Executive Council that are here, permanent secretaries, head of ministries, department and parastatals, the Association of Air Women Association, I think that's what it's called. Air Women Association or what? Officers' Wives Association. I can see where they are seated there, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. What we are doing here today is a demonstration of our support, our contribution to the safeguard of Rivers State and the Niger Delta. Coincidentally, as the governor of Rivers State, I am a member of the committee that is saddled with the responsibility to ensure that critical assets of the federal government of Nigeria domiciled in Niger Delta are protected, secured for the purposes of good production, effective running of these systems. And as part of our responsibility, we are required to provide basic support in the form of logistics for effective operation, not just for the Air Force, but including the Army, the Navy, police, and including the Directorate of State Security Services. Knowing fully well that we are saddled with this responsibility, we were confronted with this request that having left our AW139 helicopter here for so many years. It is not operational because the contractor that the government gave the chopper to use were not remitting anything to the state. And there was a problem between the aero contractor and the previous administration where this chopper was forcefully retrieved from them. It has been here for a while. We are not using it. When we received the request from the Chief of Air Staff that they are interested, if we will be willing to donate it for security operation, we didn't hesitate. We brought it before the Executive Council and we deliberated on it. And we all agreed that the success of the operation of the Air Force in securing critical assets is paramount to us. If the production level increases, it brings more revenue to Rivers State. And what will it mean and what will it cost us if we can donate this for this very little purpose to ensure and to show that we are all supporting the cause of Mr. President to ensure that there is increase in the production level. So we agreed, and what we are doing today is a demonstration of our commitment. This is not politics. This is a sincere commitment to support the operation and the success of Nigeria. We did not request for anything. Our only request is that this donation should be adequately and effectively used to secure life, to secure assets, and majorly operation in Rivers State and Niger Delta at large. So I'm happy that we are doing this today, officially handing over these assets of Rivers State government to the Nigerian Air Force. And we're doing it in the open, not in the secret. We're doing it here to let the world know that We are not exchanging it for anything. It is purely a support for the success of this country. The Chief of Air Staff have said a few things showing their commitment, appreciation of this noble move that the state has just made. We want to say that we're not limiting our support only in this aspect. He did enumerate other aspects of our support. What we're doing presently, resurfacing the runway of the airbase, and other things that we're also doing here. It shows that Rivers State government and the Nigerian Air Force are partners in progress. We're happy that this is happening in our own time. We're happy that the record and the history will have it that our administration paid serious attention to security of life and property of our people in our time. I can't go into the details. I'm not an engineer to start talking about the details of the aircraft. But the most important thing, this exchange or the handover is purely official, and this property from this particular hour belongs to you. But our appeal should be and stands on this part that use it majorly in Rivers State and Niger Delta. We have been faced with a situation where we donate security boats, and at the end of the day, it's not used to secure life of our people. The other time, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were very embarrassed that the Inspector General of Police had to donate some security boats for the security of our waterway, most particularly the Bonny waterway. As I know, not just my administration, even previous administration, we have made significant donation in gunboats for the purpose of securing of waterways. So please, we're begging that ensure that while you also use it to do other things, majorly, let it be 70% of the hovering around. Let it hover around Government House and every other place to make sure that Rivers State enjoys the noise more than any other place. Let me thank you for coming to honor us. Initially, I thought it was going to be an exercise that the Secretary of the State Government would have handled. But I felt very happy when he told me that the Chief of Air Staff said he wants to come himself, that this is not something he's going to delegate. So I want to appreciate and thank you for this honor. We, on our part, will continue to do everything within our power to complement what the federal government is doing, what the president is doing to ensure that lives and property of our people are safe, critical assets are secured, production levels are increased. We're not going back on it. We'll continue to do more to support it. Thank you, and may God bless everyone.
His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Sir Simnalai Fubara, GSSIS. It may interest you to know that one helicopter costs as much as $12 to $18 million. So it tells you just how passionate His Excellency is about ensuring that lives and properties in Rivers State are secure.
Your Excellency, we sincerely appreciate this remarkable contribution to national security. As a token of appreciation, the Nigerian Air Force will now present a souvenir to the Executive Governor of Rivers State. May I once again, most respectfully, invite the Chief of the Air Staff to kindly present the souvenir. The Chief of the Air Staff, sir.
Say something? Just mention that they are expecting the helicopter. His Excellency the Governor of Rivers State and the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, inspecting the state-of-the-art helicopter, which has just been donated by the Rivers State government to the Nigerian Air Force to facilitate the effective delivery of their service of securing lives and properties in Rivers State. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to present the vote of thanks, it's our pleasure to invite the Commander, 115 Special Operations Group, Group Captain A.A. Okpaleye.
Your Excellency, sir, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, GSS-RS, Your Excellency, Engineer Tele Ikuru, former Deputy Governor of Rivers State, the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Assam Bala Abubakar, Distinguished Flying Star, elder statesmen and major stakeholders in Rivers State, members of the National Assembly, members of the State Assembly serving and former, members of House of Assembly, Secretary of the Rivers State Government, members of the State Executive Council, the Commander Joint Task Force South-South Operation Delta SAFE, the General Officer commanding Nigerian Army 6th Division, Air Officer commanding the Tactical Air Command, commanders of co-located units, service commanders, heads of security agencies, Chairman, Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, Chairman, Local Government Service Commission, and all other local government council members present here, officers, airmen of the Nigerian Air Force, permanent secretaries, members of the Nigerian Air Force Officers' Wife Association and the Airmen Wife Association, invited guests, ladies, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Sir, it is with immense gratitude and profound appreciation that I, on behalf of the officers and men, airwomen of 115 Special Operations Group, Nigerian Air Force Base, Port Harcourt, stand before you to deliver this vote of thanks on the official handover of the Augusta Westland 139 helicopter by the Rivers State to the Nigerian Air Force. This important occasion signifies a milestone in our collective efforts to bolster operational capability of the Nigerian Air Force, in line with the Nigerian Air Force mandate of safeguarding the territorial integrity of our great nation, Nigeria. We are deeply appreciative of your unwavering support and commitment of Rivers State people under your leadership. Sir, your generous donation of the helicopter will undoubtedly enhance our operational capacity, particularly in the areas of addressing regional security within the Niger Delta region. This gesture not only underscores your dedication to the security and well-being of your citizens, but also exemplifies the spirit of partnership and collaboration, which is essential in tackling of the contemporary security challenges our dear nation faces today. Your Excellency, sir, it is well noted that officers and men of the Nigerian Air Force Base, Port Harcourt, are highly motivated due to your recent accommodation provision. Also, the ongoing infrastructure renewal and upgrade are evidence of your commitment to supporting the Nigerian Air Force. These two coincide with the Chief of the Air Staff Command, one of the key enablers of the Chief of the Air Staff Command philosophy, which is maintaining highly motivated force by enhancing welfare and infrastructural renewal. As such, your efforts are not only to reinforce the long-standing partnership with the Nigerian Air Force and Rivers State, but also signifies the achievement of the Chief of the Air Staff Command philosophy. Overall, sir, the Augusta 139 will serve as force multiplier, provide the much-needed agility and versatility required to address a myriad of security challenges within the state and the region. It is also important to acknowledge the unwavering support of the Chief of the Air Staff, whose visionary leadership and relentless pursuit of excellence has been instrumental in the achievement of this objective. Sir, your dedication to enhancing the operational capability of the Nigerian Air Force has been a driving force behind our collective success and achievement, sir. Furthermore, I would like to express our gratitude to all stakeholders of the Nigerian Air Force who played various roles in making this occasion a reality. Your contribution is invaluable in strengthening our capability to discharge our constitutional responsibility and the projection of air power within the country. As we take delivery of the Augusta 139 helicopter, I want to assure you that the personnel of the Nigerian Air Force, particularly 115 Special Operations Group Nigerian Air Force Base, Port Harcourt, will remain steadfast in our commitment to upholding the highest standard of professionalism, discipline, and dedication in the utilization of this platform. We recognize the enormous trust reposed on the unit, and we will continue to strive towards achieving the operational objective of the Nigerian Air Force. On behalf of the entire personnel of 115 Special Operations Group and Nigerian Air Force Base, Port Harcourt, I once again appreciate our profound gratitude to the Rivers State government, the Chief of the Air Staff, and his entourage from Headquarters Nigerian Air Force. May the collaboration between the Nigerian Air Force and Rivers State continue to strengthen. Thank you all for coming. God bless Nigerian Air Force, God bless Rivers State, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
That was the vote of thanks from the Commander 115 Special Operations Group, Nigerian Air Force, Port Harcourt. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, we are gradually coming to the end of this significant event. But before we conclude, we shall have a group photograph to commemorate this historic event. May I respectfully invite the Governor of Rivers State, the Chief of the Air Staff, senior officers to take pose for the photograph.
And to accompany His Excellency, may we also respectfully invite His Excellency, Engineer Tele Ikuru, Distinguished Senator John Azuta Mbata, Distinguished Senator Adawari Michael Pepple, Distinguished Senator Lee Maeba, Ambassador Oji Ngofa, Dr. Sam Jaja, as well as distinguished members of the National Assembly and the Secretary to the State Government.
May I also respectfully invite Air Vice Marshal T. Dick, retired, to join in the group photograph.
With this, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of today's ceremony. We thank you all for your presence and your support in making the event a success. We wish everyone a safe journey to their respective destinations.
It's DJ Toski, baby.
All pirates, yes, they rob I, sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Old pirates, yes, they rob us, sold I to the merchant ship. Minutes after they took out from the bottomless pit, but my